Hey, all you podcast listeners, you can find Slice of the Paranormal everywhere podcasts are found, or you can watch us on our YouTube channel.
Hi, hello there. Hey.
Hey.
What's up, Slice of Paranormal? I'm Ryan. This is my friend Christy. And this is Steven.
That's right.
We all do this paranormal thing. We go to haunted places to check them out. We eat local pizza. And then we come back here and talk about it.
Staring in strangers' windows. That's what we do.
It's what we do.
Sometimes we mention Cup of Code.
Oh, yeah.
Just because we're nice people.
We do. And
Cup of
they're
Code.
sponsors.
And they're our
whatnot.
sponsors. But we love Cup of Code. Anyway.
So, but yeah, we go to these places. Where are we at today, Steven? What's this episode?
Okay, this episode is all about beer.
Oh.
Beer.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in. Cheers. I don't have
Cheers.
beer.
And
We're not drinking beer.
None of us have a beer.
No, I got a
drinking
mixed
pineapple.
drink.
We failed
here.
on that, guys. We really should have been drinking beer.
Yeah,
we did that day. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
And not just any beer.
Right.
We should have had Yuenglings for this
Good
episode.
old Yuenglings.
I do love me a Yuengling lager.
Well, it's like I think that's their signature.
Yeah.
Beer, right?
It's the most famous
that's
one
the one
around
they
here
pushed
anyway.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, so like
All the college kids would
in
be drinking it.
Pennsylvania, for those that of our viewers that live out of the state, if you go to a bar and you're near Pottsville and you just say a lager, this is what you're getting. You're getting a Yuengling
That's
lager.
true story.
You know, that's the typical basic lager.
Right.
Was not always that way.
No. So
When I first moved out to this part of the state is when I first was able to buy Yuengling years ago. This is 25 years ago, but I couldn't buy it in my home city. So when I would go home to visit my parents, they'd always tell me to bring a case of Yuengling with me.
Oh, wow.
So it has grown immensely in the past, however many 25 years. In fact, it was only, like I said, in this area of the state, and now I think that they have a place in Florida now. It's all the whole East Coast is saturated with Yuengling.
it's creeping out west.
Yeah, it's big now.
It's a lot larger than it used to be, and
America's oldest brewery, I think they tout.
it is America's oldest brewery. Now, I forget why we were going through Pottsville. Do you guys remember what we were doing that day? But I remember we were like, well, on the way back.
Jersey, maybe? Who knows?
I forget where we were, but we were like, let's stop it in Pottsville. So I
Yeah.
was like, all right, if we go to Pottsville, I have a couple sites. So the first site I took you guys to is the Yuengling Brewery. So
Which we wish we could do the tour, but it was a tour day. Sunday, probably.
yeah, I think it was a Sunday, so we couldn't do the tour. Now it's at 420 Mahantango Street in Pottsville. And Yuengling, like you said, it's America's oldest brewery. It was started by a guy named David G. Yuengling in 1829. Now, David was born in Württemberg, Germany in 1808. Württemberg,
Germany.
and he started
1808.
Yeah, yes, is when he was born.
It's
He started this brewery when, guess how old he was?
17.
21.
That's close.
Like, I was
You didn't give her a guess, man.
Yeah, I know.
Sheesh.
I suck.
Wait, try it again. Try it again.
Oh, guess what? How old he was?
17.
16.
Wait, I just said the answer. Why didn't you go with the correct
I
one?
was acting.
Yeah, we were trying to do the... All right.
Fine.
Continue on, Steven.
You guys are both wrong. He was 21.
Yes. Yes. All right. Keep going, buddy.
All right. We're going to get back on track.
No, we're not.
Son, you're like, no, we're not.
No. David Yuengling,
So-
at age of 21.
David G. Yuengling. Don't
David
forget
G.
the G.
I
you
can't.
know?
He is a G.
Yeah, so it's kind of like rapper, kind of cool. But the folklore and rumors about this place is that the brewery itself is haunted. So visitors have seen things in its hand-dug beer caves and reported feeling a presence.
Hand dug beer cave. So it's
Yeah.
like in the side of a hill.
It is.
And there's like, I can explain. Oh, this picture has you walking up
So-
to it. It's like kind of built into the hill.
It is. And because of it's in the coal region, you know...
So many of the towns are like on hills and
Yeah.
mountainsides.
And they used
The
local
natural.
miners
Yeah.
to dig the beer tunnels.
Oh, okay.
So, and I think what I read was it took like 10 years
Really?
to build these tunnels. These are long tunnels. It's not
They
just
call
like,
them catacombs, right?
They might.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get to do the tour. Yuengling.
I thought you told me they
Gotta be
did.
open on Sundays.
You guys need to be open on Sunday.
They do call it catacombs when they're in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you told us that before.
So
Act stupid.
He's missing it.
I know, right? In 2018, judged by the volume of sales, this relates to exactly what we were talking about with how it's been spreading out.
Yeah.
It was the largest craft brewery in the United States.
In 2018, largest
In 2018.
craft brewery. They're still considered
Largest
a craft
craft brewery.
brewery.
And we don't mean mac and cheese when you say craft.
No,
brewery.
no.
You mean
Now, this
craft beer.
craft beer,
Okay.
high quality
A lot
stuff.
Yeah.
of beer.
Now, it also produced ice cream from
Oh, that's right. They still
1920.
have ice cream.
Well, they restarted it. They ran ice cream from 1920 to 1985. The ice cream was started during Prohibition because
So
during
they could stay in
Prohibition, so they could
business.
stay in business. They started a
Smart.
dairy, started making ice cream.
Yeah.
They stopped it in 1985, but you're right. You can still get ice cream because they restarted it in 2015.
They brought it back.
They brought it back. People were like, "I miss."
Yeah.
Hey, can you do that ice cream thing?
Yeah, you guys got to do ice cream.
Smart.
Now, during Prohibition, they also made a near beer. So, like, you could get a near beer, but, like,
Oh,
what's the point?
Right.
they still. I don't know if they still have that.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if Yuengling does.
So, David Yuengling immigrated to America.
David G. Yuengling. The G is
Yeah,
for
Oh, I
don't
forgot
forget
the
the
G.
G.
the G is for this growth. Let me show you this thing on his
David
chin.
G-Man
G is for
Yuengling.
growth. Is that
It's
what
like
you
this
said?
goatee. It's like a goatee without the sides. It's just a chin, but it goes from the soul patch all the way down.
It's a growth tea.
Goatee, yeah.
A gross tea. That's harsh.
That's David G. Yuengling.
Yeah, right. So he originally was like in Reading and then Lancaster for like the first year he was in America. He then moves to Pottsville. And
Right.
He starts.
You took the last train.
Yeah, took the last train. You know, he walked uphill both ways, and
I know it's Clarksville.
David G. Yuengling.
made,
All right.
made not Yuengling. He made the Eagle Brewery.
Oh,
Is what it was originally called.
Eagle Brewery.
So on Yuengling cans, you'll see an eagle on it.
There's an eagle on there.
So the
Yeah.
eagle is
I was taken aback.
homage,
Trying to show
the
you I was taken
original.
aback.
So that brewery burned down in
Guess it didn't land.
1831. And the modern
It's
brewery
going again.
that I showed you guys
Yes, the modern brewery. There's a whole like
built after that.
advertisement sign I like that they use. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I sent you that. Now, after Prohibition was repealed, Yuengling did the greatest thing. They made a giant. They made a new brand type of beer called Winter Beer, and they filled a truckload of it.
Yeah.
And they shipped it down to the White House as a thank you for repealing Prohibition. So President Roosevelt got a truckload of Winter Beer from Yuengling.
That's
because of that.
awesome.
That's awesome.
So, and it's known for its traditional lager, like I said before. Yeah, Yuengling lager, that's their traditional drink.
And he would have brought that recipe over from Germany.
I'm assuming. you
My brother
know.
likes the Chesterfield ale, and then I like the light lager light or light lager or whatever that is.
I was going to say, they make light beers, they make porters, they make ales, and they also make pilsners. And the one I hate the most is a black and tan because it's like
It's heavier, or
it's like
that
chewing
that dark
beer.
beer.
It's like a dark beer.
Yeah.
I'm not a dark beer guy. I know there's a lot of guys that are like, that's the real beer.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh.
So most of the haunts at the brewery come from a guy named John Walsh, and he's of the Haunted Anthracite Tales, and he's a guy that I follow on Facebook. He does a lot of stuff in the Schuylkill County region, and he actually in the Halloween season does a lot of talks.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're gonna have to work with this guy at some point
Yeah.
because if we're talking about Schuylkill County, this guy is one of the guys to hit up.
Excellent.
What people see at this place is people claim to see shadow people
At the brewery.
at the brewery in the caves.
Okay. In the
the
caves.
guest. So
Yeah.
like visitors can go tour the brewery.
I've toured it before.
And,
a couple times.
I
They give
think
you free beer at the
I
end.
was going to say, you get free beer.
Is it also a restaurant or anything?
There
Am I getting that confused with something?
there is a pub across the street, I think.
Oh, okay.
Which I think the picture where it shows like the glass doors with the
Yeah.
I think that's to the pub, which
Yeah.
also was closed
Because it was a
because
Sunday.
it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
It could be.
We have that kind of luck.
So people have also seen former workers in the caves, and a natural spring runs underneath in through the caves. Underneath that portion of Pottsville, so it goes underneath the mansion. It goes underneath the Charles Babber Cemetery.
Babber.
So all these things that we're going to be talking about today are connected by the same stream. So anyone in the paranormal
Interesting.
kind of knows
Yeah.
that like streams can move energy.
Yeah.
You know, people think that you can transfer the energy from one spot to the next with the streams. So a family was getting their picture taken in these caves, and they stood at the mouth of the cave to get their picture. And one of the former owners appeared in the picture of the family. And
Oh, for real?
I think it was Dick Yuengling showed up. And
Oh, good old Dickie.
We don't have a picture of that, huh?
I don't think we have a picture of Dick
Oh,
Yuengling.
man, that'd be good.
I didn't want to send you any dick pics.
Oh!
You know.
But I'm
Nice one.
Sorry, I had to slip that in.
Ew. But I'm ching.
That
So
one was
dirty.
unplanned. Oh,
All right, people. Let's get back to this.
I don't know
he's
if I
scared to
can.
say anything now. Cup of Code! Today's episode is brought to you by Cup O Code. Need a website or marketing solution that works as hard as you do? At Cup of Code, they don't just build websites, they create digital solutions that grow your business. From expert web design to targeted marketing, including Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, and billboards, they've got you covered. Dream, design, develop. Visit cupofcode.com and take your business to the next level. All right.
The next site we go to is the Yuengling Mansion.
Ah, yes. The
So that's
Yuengling
like
Mansion.
if you're leaving the brewery, you're essentially going up Mahantango
Right.
Street because it's like a giant hill. Because no matter what street you turn down in Pottsville, it's a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be.
So
The whole side of the state, kind of. I mean, it's this
Yeah,
whole
all the
state.
coal regions like that, really.
yeah, pretty much. So
Ashland,
Ashland,
Easton.
Shamokin.
Shamokin, yeah.
It's all freaking hills. The Yuengling Mansion is a 20-room Jacobean Tudor home. It was built by Frank D. Yuengling in 1913. So I sent you a picture of Frank
D.
Yuengling.
Frankie
And
D.
He
Let's see if I
is
can find
the, if I remember correctly, the third president
Oh, he's.
of the Yuengling factory. Okay. So it went from David G. Yuengling in 1929 to his father, Frederick G. Yuengling. And Frank D. is the grandson of the originator,
All right.
to put him into context. So,
We're still talking a long time ago.
yeah, it's all really long ago. So this guy, what did I say?
Frank
D. Yuengling. He's got this house, has this house built. It's his private residence, and the Yuengling family keeps it in the family till 1970.
This mansion.
This mansion is kept in the family until 1978. Now it's used, I don't know, like an arts building or something like that. Some organization now owns it.
Oh.
But they have art shows there.
It's not owned by the family anymore.
No, they gave it to the town. So
That's kind of cool.
I forget what year it was, but Missy Boyer, the arts director, has heard stories of doors opening and closing on their own. And in 2002, she was hanging pictures for an art show. So she's got like 110 pictures to hang up.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And while she's hanging up these pictures, she starts hearing footsteps on the third floor.
Okay.
Now, the third floor, supposedly, after she heard these footsteps, she hears the door slam shut. Now, the lore of the third floor is she felt that it was a woman and a child. Now, there is historically belief that was the servants, the Irish servants' sleeping quarters.
The third floor.
Okay.
So it might have been the help that's causing the disturbances up there.
Yeah.
Things also seem to happen on the stairways of this home. And even
What things?
figures are seen
Okay.
on the stairs. Then they seem focused at the stairs. But,
Okay.
I mean, anytime you're going from one place to another in a home like this,
They're using the
you're
stairs.
using the stairs.
Yeah.
Now, the house also has a carriage house, which is near it, and that supposedly has its own haunting activity. Like a carriage driver supposedly
Really?
haunts that. And there's like people have captured brown orbs. You guys know how much I love orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Of the brown variety, especially.
yeah, so like you have, so now we have both these sites, are connected to lore,
Okay.
hauntings.
But they're also on that same
They're all on the
natural
same
spring.
natural spring. So let's finish the spring up a little bit.
Let's see where else this spring takes
So
us.
if
you
we go
know
to the
anything.
Charles Babber Cemetery,
Yep.
which is in 1400 West Market Street, so it's pretty much just a couple streets over from this. We could go see David G. Yuengling's grave.
Great.
So we decided to go there.
We sure did.
Yeah.
And you have a picture of how we celebrated with David Yuengling?
And all the Yuenglings. It was like a...
It's the family grave.
Yeah, there was like 6 to 8 graves in there, easy. And we enjoyed a nice Yuengling lager. Tip one back with the Yuenglings.
Yeah. It was nice.
And we tried to go quick because we were like, what's the legality of this?
Dude, can we do this in a graveyard? We're thinking.
Yeah, you
we
guys
did.
were a little nervous. I
little
just
bit.
was like sitting
I'm
back.
always a little sketchy.
Drinking
Yeah,
one.
like-
I wasn't worried.
It's Pottsville. If the cops saw us, they should, give us an award or something.
You're like, these guys got it right.
they're celebrating our man, something. But that's not the only reason I wanted to take you there. One of my favorite stories of Pottsville and ghost lore is the corpse candle. Have you guys ever heard of a corpse candle?
Nope.
Okay. A corpse candle to the Welsh is something that a Welsh person, if you saw a corpse candle, it was essentially a light
Okay.
out in the wild. So if you saw one,
Oh, okay.
based on the
Catching
length,
on now.
based
Yeah.
on the length of the candle, would tell you like if you were witnessing it and you saw a short candle, it meant that you were a young person and your life was going to be short. But if you saw one and it was a longer candle, maybe your life would be a little bit longer.
Oh, look
Okay.
at that.
But it's still an omen of death. It's
Still means you're going to
Yeah,
die.
You're still gonna
not
die.
good.
Just how long do you have?
So-
Corpse candle.
and yeah.
Okay.
And then there's other things like if it's a red flame, it's a man going to die. If it's a white flame, it's a woman going to die. Now this corpse candle that was seen, when I've heard many different versions of the tale, but I was told it was a blue flame.
Where was this scene?
This was at the Charles Babber Cemetery.
At the cemetery.
So in the 1800s, these Welsh kids, were playing a game in the field next to the cemetery. The cemetery doesn't start till I think around 1840s or 1860s, somewhere around
Okay.
that region. And so there's fields near where the cemetery is, and they're just playing. And while the boys are playing, they see a blue flame
Oh.
following a path. Now,
Now the boys are playing with fireworks, right?
no, the 1800s. So they're probably playing
Chinese
like
had fireworks back
they're
then.
probably playing with sticks and balls. But the thing is, usually where you saw the corpse candle is where either you're going to die, so you'd see him at home, or it was on the path the corpse would take from where they died.
Okay.
So if you're near a cemetery and you're seeing a corpse candle, it's following the path your casket
It's just
or
a floating candle.
is going to
Really?
be going to. So there's also ghost processions.
What's a blue one mean, though?
I tried to look it up. I don't know what. I think it's just a genuine, just a regular.
Whoever.
a regular
all-encompassing
corpse candle.
Yeah.
Now, if you see two candles together and one's tall and one's short, it means a mother and a child is going to die, which kind of made me surprised. Like, does that mean dads and kids don't die together? It's always a mom and a child?
Yeah, what's up with that?
It just seemed a little sexist. I think as a man, I should be able to die with my child if I
Have at it, man.
You know,
Who am I to stop you from that?
Christy's all for this. So, supposedly they see this corpse candle, which I'm going to butcher this. It's called a Canwyll corp in the Welsh language.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, none of us know Welsh, so.
So supposedly the kids get freaked out. They
Please,
run
if
home.
you know Welsh, don't hesitate to comment, like, subscribe.
So you can send hate mail directed to Stephen Klinger. So
Yeah, Stephen Klinger.
send it to him. It's his fault. But like supposedly, like a week later after this, one of the boys' kids died. And,
Yeah.
you know, was buried where the corpse candle.
So he
was
saw
seen.
his own.
So,
So
it's
one of the boys.
blooming 16-year-old boy.
I guess so. Well, it doesn't say his age,
Teenager.
but a kid.
Child.
So
Kid.
that's not
That's
the only
sad.
ghost story.
Okay.
In the Miners Journal, 1865, on December 2nd, a ghost was seen on Market Street in Pottsville. Now, this is great. The ghost keeps appearing, and it's appearing between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. And when they see this ghost, it's always walking with, like, its head down, like it's in mourning or
Okay.
in contemplation.
It's a sad ghost.
Like sad, yeah. And it would walk up Market Street, and then when it would get to the gates, remember how we went through the gates of the Charles Babber Cemetery?
Yeah.
It would disappear at the gates or go in and
come in.
disappear within the cemetery.
Okay.
So when we were in the cemetery, you could look back and see the tree line. It's also seen in the tree line. So in Pottsville fashion, the locals started trying to track this ghost down. They started throwing rocks at him. They started
'Cause that works.
They started shooting at him.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
And this
It's always a good idea.
ghost was unaffected by being shot.
Go figure.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, you could shoot the ghost, and
You need
there,
salt bullets for that.
there was supposedly a guy that had the ghost would like appear next to you, and one of the people actually tried to grab it
Yeah.
with their
I
bare
would.
hands,
I
and it
probably
just disappeared.
Yeah.
There were
That's the nature of a ghost.
I've seen TV shows, man.
yeah, like why not grab it?
Trying to shock me?
There were two workmen that were, I think they were stagecoach workers or worked at a stagecoach shop or something
Okay.
like that. And they each were going to search for this freaking ghost. And they're not exactly next to one another. They're kind of a slight distance from apart. But their lanterns both extinguished at the exact same moment they saw the ghost. So, of course, they blamed the ghost for extinguishing their lanterns.
And it
That's
could have
the
also
story.
just been a gust of wind.
Yeah. That's the story they're
That's what
going
I'm
on.
thinking. I'm thinking it could be a gust of wind.
Yeah. So it's like,
So, like,
or water.
trying to think, like, why is this freaking place haunted? You know, and it's
The cemetery we're talking about.
The cemetery.
Why is the cemetery haunted?
I
Or
mean,
this area? Because it's like kind of like the top of a busy street.
Exactly. So, is it the spring? But is one idea. It could be the
Right.
spring. Could be the people buried there, obviously.
All that energy.
But the grounds were actually also a lot of Native American artifacts were found on those grounds. Oh. So this was obviously used by the Native Americans,
Yep.
probably because if there's a natural spring, you know,
Yeah.
Native Americans would know where the springs were. And
Yeah, exactly.
Early settlers. But that's not just it. There used to be a reservoir up there. And they had the reservoir drained. At one time, when the reservoir was there were several drownings in the reservoir that was on that hill, in that cemetery. There was also several suicides
So bad mojo.
that happened on that hill, in that cemetery. So no one knows who the ghost is of the Charles Babber Cemetery, you know, or if the corpse candle was truly seen.
There's only been one account of a corpse candle.
Well,
there.
And that's a weird story that's probably like family. Like, it
Yeah.
could be anything. It just.
yeah, if you you were in Wales, a corpse candle tail would be very commonplace.
It makes sense. So but you don't hear that, yeah.
In Pottsville, yeah, that's the only time I've ever heard of a corpse candle. Now, what most early settlers would call it would be, a will-o-wisp?
Oh, yes, I've heard that.
Okay,
Yeah.
which people say is gases from swampy areas can actually ignite, and that gas can appear to float.
Yeah, didn't we talk about that with the Lake Jean?
Yeah. That maybe it's gases coming off the lake or swampy areas.
Yeah.
It could be. You never know. Now, I would love to read more of these miners' journals, because the Miners Journal actually connects us to the last place. Remember when we went out there, we went to a bar?
Oh,
in
yeah.
St. Clair?
St. Clair. Wooden Keg Tavern?
Oh, yeah.
Wooden Keg Tavern. So the reason we go to that bar in connection to Yuengling Brewery is the fact that in the Miners Journal, November 9th, 1870 edition, it wrote that on October 15th in 1870, at Patrick Dormer's house, Patrick Connery and Patrick Dormer were talking at the bar when Edward Hines and two men, Moran and Decker, came in. The three men started fighting. Patrick Connery tried to break it up. Hines stabbed him in the forehead and in the back, and they had to contact the local doctor to fix him up. And this Hines guy was arrested for mayhem.
For mayhem?
Just
Which
mayhem.
I just love that.
I want to be arrested for mayhem if I'm going to get arrested for something,
And
right?
stabbing someone in the forehead, that takes some force.
And
That's
the way
serious
the way the
mayhem.
article reads, he was pretty brutally beat up.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that, yeah.
He was pretty disfigured from this.
Mayhem's
So
fun, though.
what's interesting about this fight, like obviously this bar that this fight is at, is a rough and tumble place. If people are getting
Obviously.
stabbed in the face.
Right. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese.
But like every time we go someplace, I'm always like 2 degrees from what? A Molly Maguire.
True. In Pennsylvania we are. Especially when you're talking about mining.
Exactly. Patrick Dormer was known as Big Pat
Okay.
Dormer. So, like, if you watch the Molly Maguire movie, the Pinkerton detective guy is James McKenna. That's the fake name that he came up with.
Okay.
The Irish weren't letting him into the secret organizations, so he started hanging out at Patrick Dormer's bar and started getting into fist fights. So this Patrick Dormer, who had the bar at what is now the Wooden Keg Tavern, was actually a Molly Maguire hangout.
right.
Before it was a
Before it was the Wooden Keg Tavern.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's why when you go to it and you open up the first door, you saw the AOH, which is Ancient Order of Hibernians, the Irish order.
Do we have a picture of that?
Yep.
All right.
And
America.
then there's the downstairs room, which is the speakeasy,
Yeah.
which there was a whole bunch of people down there. And like everywhere you look in this place, it's all like Irish themed stuff. You know, they have
We
like...
did get a drink and walk around. They were pretty cool with us walking wherever we wanted
Yeah,
to.
they gave us drinks. They let us walk around. I was like, can I go see the tunnel? Because I knew that there was a tunnel, the Molly Maguire tunnel. So we go downstairs. We check out the Molly Maguire tunnel. They're like, yeah, go check out the tunnel. They never once told me it had like 6
was
inches
flooded.
of water. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you can kind of see in this picture, they put a skeleton way in there just to freak people out, but you can kind of see that he's in a couple inches of water.
And then I think I have a picture of this. It looks like the end of a keg and has a whole bunch of like old bottles.
Yep.
Those are the old bottles that they found in that cave. And what make them think that that was where the Molly Maguires might have met.
Right.
That's cool.
So those bottles might have been drank by people like James McKenna, the Pinkerton detective, or Muff Lawler, another
Oh, that's
Good old
rough.
Muff Lawler.
Muff Lawler, it's just a great name, or my favorite, John, aka Blackjack Kehoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
these are all the people that are connected to the site.
That's cool.
James McKenna was introduced to Muff Lawler by Big Pat Dormer.
Right.
Muff Lawler introduced him to Blackjack Kehoe. Blackjack Kehoe, if you watch the Molly Maguire movie, is freaking Sean Connery.
Oh.
All right, he is the big dog. He's the one that
I'll take swords for 800, Alex.
That's right. Like this guy gets him in to
the rapist.
The ancient order of Hibernian.
Glad you said it.
So, the interesting thing
Or what's
about
better that is Turd Ferguson on those shows.
Turd
Oh,
Ferguson.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Remember him? Norm
I
did
do.
that? Yeah.
Turd Ferguson was like my favorite.
Yeah, we used that for our trivia name one time. Do you remember that? They loved it.
Turd Ferguson?
Yeah.
Great. So, like, I asked the bartender, we're sitting there drinking.
Yep.
I asked the bartender, do you have any haunted lore? And they said, what, the water would turn on by itself?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was
at
what
the
they
bar
said.
upstairs. Mm-hmm. And then I looked online because they had closed circuit cameras in the place.
Yeah.
And I found some images of 3 ghosts were found on the cameras in the basement in front of the Molly Maguire tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Is this the one with the tables in it or not?
Yeah, there's the one with the tables. There's 2 images. One is the original image, and the second one has the figures outlined.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay.
I'm of the opinion I don't see it.
I'm squinting my eyes real hard.
But
Nope, I'm not seeing anything.
But,
Let's do the outline
Then
one.
again, like, this is like years and years ago. So, like, camera technology has been improving great.
Sure, yeah.
In the last 15 years.
Man, the outline is so good that it actually gave the people beards and, something in his hand.
Yeah.
Now, for me, that screams, what would I say, pareidolia.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's our
You
minds
want it to
are
be that.
filling in the
Right.
blanks of what we want to see. So, is there an anomaly there? Yeah, there probably is. Mm-hmm. Is it 3 guys, one guy holding a book? And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
Just who knows? But EVPs were captured if you bring up Patrick Dormer's name.
That's cool.
So to me, the EVPs are the most impressive part.
Oh, yeah.
If you say Patrick Dormer's name or his brother, you're going to get EVPs. So that's kind of interesting that you can bring up this former bar owner in St. Clair.
Face Monster! This episode of Slice of the Paranormal is sponsored in part by Face Monster, creating apparel, accessories, and artwork influenced by 80s horror, 90s pop culture, punk music, and skateboarding since 2012.
Whether you have a craving for pizza or a disgust for politicians, Face Monster has unapologetic apparel that appeals to almost everyone. Physically located on the 2nd floor of the Sunbury Station in Sunbury, Pennsylvania.
Or you can find Face Monster on Instagram at Face Monster. That's Face Monster with a 0 instead of an O. But Face Monster wants you to know that even though there's a 0 in their name, you're still number 1 for following them.
So,
This place was pretty cool. Again, like they let us go down, but it was like, you could tell it was old timey, but still they had spent a lot of time, loving it. The stairs were cool. All of it. Was this the place with the catacombs down there?
that was the place with the catacombs. That was the Molly Maguire Tunnel.
Okay. I remember the tunnel part, but I remember we had to go through the catacombs to get there, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, the catacombs, that's actually called the speakeasy room. So that's what they're going
That's
for.
right.
But everywhere you look, there's pictures of Pinkerton detectives,
Old pictures of miners.
old pictures of
Miners,
miners,
yeah.
and Blackjack Kehoe, which I pointed out to you guys. We've been to his bar
Yeah.
in Gerardville.
Tried to get
Yep.
in.
But yeah,
It was closed.
it was closed. The Hibernian House.
Hours away.
Well, they just don't have good hours, and the guy that owns it's getting up there.
Yeah.
So they opened it on St. Patrick's Day because it's like the Irish
Like
holiday.
only St. Patrick's Day.
And unfortunately, there's probably 150 people that are trying to get in there.
In that small
Yeah.
place, yeah.
So, I mean, we want to get in there where we can see the stuff and experience ghost lore.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to capture EVPs when there's 150 people.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a drink too, just saying.
Well, of course we'd get a drink, but so like I love Pottsville. I think Pottsville's got a lot of interesting sites.
Yeah.
In fact, I was only not even touching the surface of like the haunted lore.
Right.
Just on Mahantango Street, I've done ghost hunts at like the Northwestern Human Services building,
Right.
on the same street.
Yeah.
You know, there was an old Catholic school there. So,
Really?
so
Well, we just wanted to do the Yuengling stuff this time, right?
we just wanted to do the beer stuff this time. So
Which was fun. And then we went to eat pizza. Where did we go to eat pizza? Let me see. Mamma Mia's? Mamma Mia's.
it might have been.
Totally. It must have been right down the block. Charles Babber Cemetery, Yuengling Mansion episode. Mamma Mia's. Oh, Port Carbon / Pottsville. So it was not quite
Oh, okay.
right down the street. It said corner shop. We just saw it on the way as we were driving, and we tried it. And sometimes we do that if we don't have a suggestion, or if we're like, hey, might as well stop at this place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I tried to get you to go to the Coney Island though.
Which for
Instead of pizza, I was like, oh, they
Yeah.
got the burgers. I was like, burgers and hot dogs, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
when
Right,
you're
it's like,
eating- when
pizza
you're eating
only.
3 to 5 pizza places. Get in the van.
Yeah, it's rough.
All right, so Mamma Mia Pizza. Steven, 3.5. This is good. All right, pizza. I really liked the crust. Are you saying like the pizza was all right? Or are you just telling like, all right,
Like,
calm
all
down,
right,
pizza.
Yeah.
The K2 meter behind you is going off. I
He
think it's
agrees.
I think they're not happy with my
Yeah.
3.5. I might have to raise it to I don't know.
They're upset.
3.75.
Not good enough.
Damn it.
I really like the crust, you said. The cheese was fine and had a good flavor, but pepperoni was too greasy. Oh, I remember this pizza now.
Okay. Yeah, it's
The pizza wasn't greasy. The pepperoni was greasy.
a 3.5 is it's a standard pizza.
That's what I'm saying. That's still
It's still, you know,
a pizza
just-
I would eat most every day.
I would order it, I'd eat it, but am I gonna go, hey, Brian, you gotta get this pizza? I'm probably not gonna. But it's still a good pizza.
Yeah.
But I would eat it. Christy, not so much on that one. 2.0 out of 5.
Oh no.
I
This is one where
hated
you're like
this.
taking pieces and you're like
This is more
chucking it towards
It
the
might
plate.
be.
Okay, it's not so much chucking as a flopping.
There's flocking / chucking going on.
She chucks pizza when she doesn't like
Not
it.
just the
She's
flock,
mad.
not just the flopping / chucking, but also the hemming and the hawing.
It's because
yeah,
it's
like-
bad, guys.
Like looking
How
at
can
it.
you eat 2 pieces of it? That's what I don't understand.
We've been eating like 2
We
pizzas
both
a-
gave a decent score. Tasted somewhat like pizza, but mostly like undercooked dough. So the dough wasn't cooked. Okay. It was also greasy. 2 napkins. Oh, that's
Oh,
2
the
strikes for
napkins are
Christy.
rough for
Yeah.
You. You don't like grease.
Thanks,
On a-
Cup of Code.
On a good
for
note,
sponsoring us.
yeah, thank you, Cup of Good. On a
Way
good
to
note, the
bring 'em up
crust
on grease.
on the
I
end
know.
was crunchy or crunchy code.
Crunchy Code.
Cup of crunch.
Capo Crunch.
That's a whole different thing.
Crunchy
All right.
Code.
The end was crunchy, which you like.
Yeah, so I do try and find a positive.
2.0. And again, that's not the worst score.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
It might be one of the worst ones. I don't know. Me, nuts. I liked it a little bit. 3.25 out of 5. So that's baseline for me too. Yeah. Oh, I even said that. This was a baseline okay pizza for me. The crust was great and it had a ton of cheese, but the dough was a little doughy and undercooked. So it seems like a.
What did I say about the crust? I mean, I forget what.
I really liked the crust. You
So
said
I like the crust, and you
somehow
guys
you
hated
liked it and it's doughy. Yeah.
Maybe I got
You know
like,
what it was? It was because it was crispy on the outside at the actual crust when you think about pizza crust. But the underside of it, the middle of it, was
Just didn't
not
get
done.
cooked.
Maybe I got a like, you know how pizzas are not always uniform.
Sure.
Maybe I just got a better cooked spot,
Yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah, for sure could be.
You
Yeah.
know.
I said I'd eat this pizza, but I wouldn't haunt this place on the regular. So I'd eat it. I'm not mad at it.
No.
And that's
I
still eat a
doubt
whole
I'd haunt
pizza.
it. I definitely think I'd be ghosting that place.
Steven 3.5, you haunting or ghosting?
I'd haunt it.
You haunting? Yeah, you go.
I'm like, whatever.
It's good.
Pizza. I'll eat it.
I feel ya. Well, I'm kind of on that boat. Anything else about Yuengling or beer or
No,
Anything you'd like to take back that you said that was horrible?
No, I'm keeping my score. I don't care what the K2 meter says behind you.
Speaking of K2 meter, I got to show you some footage, Steve, that me and Jill got up in the woods.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. And we're actually going to go camping again this week to see if we can repeat the effects. So it's a short video I'll show you later. But
Nice.
Awesome.
Exciting.
I'm looking forward to it.
yeah.
But that's it from this area?
Yeah, that's it from Pottsville for now.
From Pottsville,
We're gonna
PA.
go back to Pottsville.
Home of Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America.
Yeah.
Right? Is that how you say it? I don't want
Yeah.
to misword it. Please like and subscribe if you like what we're doing. Comment if you have questions or things you want to talk about.
Join us next time you crave a slice of the paranormal.
This podcast was produced by Stone State Entertainment.